Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. So today I'm going to talk about money, money, money. Spend, spend, spend. It's that time of the year of Christmas. I talked about Christmas in the previous video. The Antichrist spirit of Christmas, it was called. And that spirit is fueled by the love of money, the obsession with profit by greedy corporations, and their willingness to do whatever it takes to keep in profit. Now, it says in the Ten Commandments not to worship false gods, graven images. There's much talk in the Bible warning against worshipping false idols. So what is an idol exactly? Well, essentially, an idol, it states, can be anything that takes the place of God as the most important focus and priority in our life. It is something someone treasures or has become more important than God, or something they have faith in as opposed to having faith in God. That's what an idol is. So a false idol is quite open to being many, many different things. It's not just statues or celebrities or religious leaders. An idol can be many things. And one, if not the biggest idol that takes the place of God in people's lives today, is the love of money. If we look back at the Bible and we see how people would worship pagan false gods or idols, say for example Baal, the pagan god Baal in the Bible, their reasons for doing it wouldn't be necessarily because they wanted to align themselves with Satan. They would worship these false gods because they believed, falsely, that if they worshipped them, they would prosper from doing so. Baal was known as the storm god or the river of the skies because people believed that if they worshipped this false idol, they would be rewarded with rain to help their crops grow in abundance, that they would have good health, prosperity basically. I mean, if people could grow their crops in abundance, they could then sell them and make money. It was for prosperity. They would worship false gods in the belief they would be rewarded with riches. And money today is the ultimate false idol. The false idol that people use as a motivation for their daily actions and choices. And it's always been that way. As it states in the Bible, the love of money is the root of all evil. Notice it says it's the love of money. It's not that money is evil in of itself. It's the love of money that is the root of all evil. It's the individual's connection with it. We live in a fallen world of which Satan has power for only a short time. And many of those in positions of power and influence have been misled and have sold their souls for money and riches. I mean, in the world today and across the false prophet media, we make gods of the rich and give glory to the wealthy. But it's all completely pointless because you can't take it with you. What use is a fat bank account when you die? Again, no, it's the love of money. It's greed, or it's being obsessed with money, or allowing it to be so important in your life that everything else comes second to it. Now, I understand that within the beast system, we're all stuck in it to a certain degree, and it requires us to have money. And of course, we are then exploited, especially the poor, with the use of money. But it becomes a false idol when it takes the place of God. And if we look around us today, that is incredibly common. I mean, I can look at people in my own family who have fallen for this false idol and fallen for it hook, line and sinker, and I can see the many ways it's damaged them over time, both spiritually and physically. And if money becomes your God, it will dictate everything you do. It is then when you are worshipping a false idol. This is why the false prophet, the media and the alternative media, through today's Black Mirror devices, promote the concept of getting rich as the ultimate achievement in life. That's why we've got celebrities that the media fawn over, why you have lotteries, get rich quick schemes, competitions, gambling, quiz shows with big money prizes. Money is also exploited by the use of fear propaganda to make people afraid. We hear about the cashless system being put in place, and this is tightening and getting more control of people through the system of worshipping this false idol. I mean, how many arguments have you had with people throughout your life about money? As it says in Hebrews, keep your life free from love of money and be content with what you have, for he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Or in Timothy it says, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pangs. Money, lack of money, can incur feelings of jealousy, covetousness. People will kill, destroy, and steal for money. Families will fall out over arguments about money. But you can't take it with you when you die. It's not as important as you think. Life is not about accumulating an abundance of things. The Antichrist spirit of Christmas, which I was talking about in the last video, it cultivates the false idol of money. It's yet another cog in the wheel of Satan's machine that distracts the many. It's used to tempt, to lure. It's used as an excuse to not do the right thing. It ties you up in debt. It makes you work in a job you hate to pay the mortgage, etc., etc., etc. It's one of the many strategies to keep and steer the many away from salvation. Money is a false idol that many worship without realizing it. In some ways, it's the original false idol, and it guarantees nothing. Wealth does not promise love. It does not promise happiness. Money can't give you discernment. You cannot buy health. You can't buy true friendship. You can't buy talent. Instead, wealth promises to attract those who covet it more than they like you. Money can buy a house, but it can't make it a home, if you know what I mean. I'll leave you with this one from Matthew. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon, and mammon means money. That means you cannot serve God and money. So who do you serve? Do you serve God or do you serve money? As always, thanks for listening. Thank you for your time. Thanks for your prayers, and I'll see you later.
God only knows where I belong, always in a world away. Don't listen to a word they say. Long is the path that we are on, when the road divides in two, which way will you choose? In the sky there's a satellite tracking your device, all seeing evil eye. If you follow Decepticons, how you gonna find your way home? Only the lonely voice that you listen for can save you. It can save you now. Only the Holy Ghost that you listen screen and break the spell. The spirit of the airwaves is leading everyone away, denying the calling of the crowd. All those friends you thought were true now turn around and slander you with the fake stream media, all out to deceive you. The father of lies told to keep you on the road that won't lead you back home. Only the lonely voice that you listen for can save you. It can save